She runs a sex cult. I also want to run one, so we will watch her video to learn from a pro.
Do you remember that show Smallville? Well, this Smallville actress got involved in a cult, and she apparently tried to pull Emma Watson into it.
What?
As well. Now, the woman's name is Allison. She's 18 during this time. She's an actress, and she's been on the Hollywood grind for over a decade.
How she went from actress to sex cult, bro? She need a middle ground, something between them.
She was in Camp Nowhere. She was in Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves. She was in Seventh Heaven. But
not Emma Watson. Yes, she tried to bring Emma Watson.
One day in 2001, her whole life changes because she gets cast in this new show called Smallville about a young Superman. And Allison plays...
I heard that show is good. I probably need to watch it.
...his sidekick. And this role is great for her, and she's really good in it. But despite this success, she can't help but feel like there's something missing in her life. And that...
And that thing, ladies and gentlemen, is a sex cult. Ta-da!
Feeling is about to get her in a lot of trouble. Now, Allison has a friend, this woman, Kristen. And Kristen is also an actor on Smallville. And Kristen apparently understands that Allison is feeling lost.
Kristen have a big neck.
And she wants to help her out. So one day in 2006, she invites her to a meeting with a self-help group, which is part of a larger organization called NXIVM. And so Allison is like, self-help? All right. And she decides to give it a shot. And so Allison goes to this group, and this group ends up being straight up a cult. But
ta-da! This is why you don't need to go to therapy, because you never know. These people are creeps.
Allison,
I'm kidding. Go to therapy, guys.
She's naive. She doesn't know that. And so she meets a bunch of people there, including a few women who low-key want to recruit her into this cult real bad. And they want to recruit her because she's on TV. She's...
Oh, she is famous, so she will bring more members quickly.
Moderately famous. And having famous members always makes cults look more legit. And so they tell her they can help her out, and that joining them will solve all her problems and will advance her acting career and all.
Yes, it's known. Like 1 + 1 = 2, and solving your problems is just by joining a sex cult. Easy. Everyone knows it.
This nonsense. One of them even flies Allison on a private jet to go and meet the founder of this self-help group.
A private jet, I discovered recently, cost a lot. Like just to fly, it's like $200,000 or something. Oof.
Group. The founder is this guy, Keith.
Alten Sexy Cult when. Oh. I can't name my Discord Alten Sexy Cult. It can be funny.
Keith, he's a weird dude, but he's extremely smart. Or
I feel like I saw him somewhere. He's involved in some other bullshit.
At least he claims he is. He claims he's some kind of genius, and he takes himself very seriously. He and the other members call him Vanguard and shit. But we're not gonna call...
Chat, I feel jealous of him. Girls are having like stuff where they wrote we love Vanguard, and I need this in my life, or I'll be jealous and I will be mean to you. So you know what to do. Shrines, you need Alten shrines.
Call him that because that's actually stupid. Anyway, so Allison's like, all right, maybe this guy can help me. And so she decides to join Keith and NXIVM. And from here, she gets sucked into the world of this cult. And they give her a sense of community, and they promise to fix whatever's bothering her and help her acting career. And honestly, she feels pretty good about these people and about this place. And over the next few years, she gets more and more dedicated to NXIVM and to Keith. And Keith, he starts making extreme demands from her and the other members. Like he'll tell them to lick up a puddle of mud, or run headfirst into a tree, and like I guess the members will just like do it. Like, okay, here we go. He also teaches them bullshit like how women should be monogamous, but men are supposed to...
Wait, I remember this. I saw it. I saw it like a documentary of 2 hours about it, maybe. That's why the guy head was familiar. If I'm not mistaken, maybe.
be polygamous, which just ends up being a sleazy way for him to get laid with multiple partners. Regardless, all of this conditioning works on Allison, and she gets more and more isolated from
Bro, imagine she discovered VTubing. She will be even a bigger simp than for this cult.
the outside world, and she starts losing friends outside the cult. And pretty quickly, her whole world revolves around Keith. In fact, it's
Goals.
rumored that she and Keith start smashing. And
Where's my harem army? I'm jealous now.
while that seems very likely, in my opinion, that isn't actually confirmed. Now, by this point, it's 2011, and Smallville has wrapped, like the show's done. And Allison isn't really acting much anymore. All her time is completely invested in this cult.
Oh, it's her. Okay, I do want to know, people that work in the cult, are they getting paid or like they work outside of it? Like, because they spend their whole time on the cult activities.
Like, she's out here making recruitment videos for them.
And then that expanded out and out and out into the rest of my life. And now I have the most beautiful friendships.
And eventually, around
Of course, beautiful friendships.
2015 or so, Keith lets Allison in on this big secret project he's doing called
Let me guess. He tried like to have, I don't know, sex with all of them babies or some weird shit.
DOS, aka The Vow. And this is where the group members will have, and I'm not making this up, master-slave relationships. Specifically,
Goals.
I think they mostly mean sex slave, which
Bigger goals.
is pretty much just a scheme that Keith comes up with so that he can surround himself with submissive women to smash with. So anyway, in this master-slave scenario, Keith himself is a master, but he also
Yes, Altenwood.
puts Allison in a master role so that she can go out and recruit slaves. And Allison, she really
Bro was hungry. Holy fuck.
wants to please Keith, so she puts a lot of effort into her role. And she recruits as many women into this cult slave.
Sound legit. What do you mean? What was the message like she promotes? Hey, join us and we will all like sleep with the same men and stuff. Oh my god.
Program as she can. And she'll generally lure the women in by telling them that they're joining a female mentorship program or like a women's movement. And once the women are in,
This is what feminism is about.
and they become
I'm kidding. Don't fuck me.
full-fledged members and they're all brainwashed, that is when they get blackmailed. Like, the cult will make them hand over what they call collateral, which is basically embarrassing or incriminating stuff about them, like nudes. And they threaten.
How can you be that stupid? Like, someone ask you for this and you're like, yes, I'm legit. Yeah, they just want us to be like 100% in it. If they want a nude of me to blackmail me later, yes, of course, no problem. How can you be this stupid? I feel like some people really deserve this kind of shit.
Threaten to release this collateral everywhere if these members disobey or reveal anything to the public about the cult. And once they get the collateral, Allison and the cult will
Why are you blurring the pictures, coward?
force them to basically become sex slaves, where they have to smash with their master. And a master is a cult member with many slaves. Most
Oh, it's not always him. It's his homies. So what he did is he got bitches for his homies. This guy is a genius.
masters have like 5 or 6 slaves. One master claimed that they have 22
Oh my god. 22?
slaves that they're smashing with. And if
One for each day or how? What?
that isn't bad enough, they forced the slaves to get a symbol branded on their pelvises. The symbol is actually a mashup
On their pelvises. Ooh, they can't even leave like the cult later. Imagine you date someone and you find this in their pussy.
of Keith's and Allison's initials. And so, who sits at the top of this weird master-slave pyramid? Of course, the self-proclaimed genius himself, Keith. Keith has declared that he is allowed to smash with any of the slaves, and apparently if they refuse, then their collateral will be made public. And
Look at it. His fucking face. He knew what he did.
and allegedly, Keith himself has more than
He looked like the human Shrek, I feel.
50 slaves in this pyramid.
Oh my god. This guy said when he was young, I want bitches. And he got bitches.
And not only that, it seems like Allison even tries to recruit Emma Watson, Hermione herself, into this.
She was like, hey, do you wanna be the sex slave of my master? She was like, no. Excuse me. She was like, oh yeah, don't waste a feminist thing. Ha ha ha. And she was like, no, fuck yourself.
This cult by tweeting at her. I'm a fellow actress like yourself and involved in an amazing women's movement.
This is the kind of messages I have. Hello, I am also a VTuber. Ha ha ha. Would you want to join my collab server? I'm like,
I think you'd dig. I'd love to chat. And a month later, she tries again. I participate in a unique women's movement I'd love to tell you about. And then 3 weeks later, she
human movement. Yeah, fucking the same guy. Very inspiring.
tries a third time. I don't think Emma Watson ever wrote her back. Hermione ain't trying to be a no-sex.
I think her master, Kate, is like,
salivating or watching Harry Potter daily, and she was like, you know what, I want to become his favorite bitch, so I will bring Emma Watson to be one of his slaves, and I will be the favorite. And she failed. Yeah, it's normal. It's like expected. She got bot energy, yes.
With all of the power Keith and the Masters hold over each of these slave members, it seems like he and Allison and the others can keep
goals.
this weird-ass sex pyramid scheme going, like, forever.
How did they fuck this up?
Until... Okay, at some point, some of the members and former members, I guess they have a moment where they're all like, you know, this is kind of weird, right?
Yeah, this woman empowerment system is kind of weird. Why? We need to fuck him daily.
And so one of them, or all of them, get in contact with the New York Times, and they expose everything. The abuse, the branding, the master-slave relationships, all of it.
The pussy tattoo.
And then, in 2017, kaboom, the New York Times publishes the story and it goes public. And people read it and they're like, oh snap, the girl from Smallville is in a sex cult? And that gets the attention of the FBI. And so
FBI, open up!
So the FBI starts investigating. And Keith, I guess he gets word that the FBI is looking into him, and he leaves town, and he moves from New York all the way down to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. But unfortunately for him, the feds are pretty good at what they do, and they're also pretty good at finding people. So in 2018...
Oh, 1 year. He got fucked in 1 year. I really feel bad for the victims, yes. Like, recovering from this gonna be a big trauma, and I feel like a lot of them have a family. So imagine telling your husband that you were like having sex with your master for the last 3-4 years because it was a women empowerment system and stuff. Like, yeah, recovering socially from it is gonna be challenging. What a way to get famous. It is.
They find him in Mexico, and with the help of the Mexican feds, bam, they arrest him.
Oh, of course they arrest him because
Find him in Mexico, and with the help of the Mexican feds, bam,
because he had these ugly sandals. That's why they arrest him.
they arrest him. Here's his mugshot.
The suspected head of an alleged cult that reportedly branded female members now faces charges in the United States after he was arrested and extradited from Mexico.
And shortly after that, in New York, bam, they arrest Allison too. Here's her mugshot.
She's happy.
And they also arrest some of the other cult members, the ones who rank high. And Allison takes a plea deal, and she gets
So they arrested the homie and the bitches with a big B, capital B.
sentenced to 3 years in prison, while Keith, he gets charged with a bunch of stuff, including sex trafficking and sexual exploitation of a minor, because
Oh my
I guess one
God.
of the girls in the cult was underage, and he gets sentenced to 120 years.
Oh, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, they will make you drop the soap, I swear.
In prison. Wow.
Yeah, that is fucked up. Very fucked up. 120 years, that is a lot. Bro was living each day as if it was the last. Well, that was the last. You will never see sunlight again. You will never see a pussy again. They arrested him because they wanted to ask him about his bitch catching technique. Yeah, he didn't want to snitch, so they sent him to prison. And if I remember, because I said I saw this, 1 or 2 years ago, maybe, a 2-hour video about it. And probably, and if I remember, he was asking the members to give all their belonging to him. So he had like everyone belonging, and they had to work to give him money and everything. And they had to pay each, the more ranked you are, like each few weeks you need to pay something like 4k to 10k for a seminary that he called like enlightenment or some bullcrap. And you had like to pay it, and you can participate for free if you bring new members. So everyone was bringing new members so they can participate for free. And the new hires like need to pay, of course, and this is how they made money. And it was like something else about the more you are ranked, the more like you have activities and sessions with him where he explained why he's superior and what you need. It was weird. Now that I finished the video, I remember some bribes of the video I saw a long time ago. But hey, that was interesting. Tell me, what did you think about it? And if you will join my cult if I make one. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time. Bye bye.